Peace to the gods and the earths. I be Lord Supreme Wise Mountain of Law. Today's supreme mathematics is power. Power is the generated force that be able to hold truth. Power is the truth. Why is power the truth? Because truth is the ability to do work. What does it have? It has a strength, force, and energy. See what I'm saying? Truth is that light that helps the blind see, helps the dumb speak, and helps the deaf hear. And it resurrects them from a state of mental death. So altogether, when you're dealing with truth, you're dealing with the conformity of the fact that deals with reality, what's real. We don't deal with no mystery. Everything is real in this time and age. You see what I'm saying? So altogether, when you're looking at truth, you're looking at everything that's around you that deals with the facts. Touching, tasting, seeing, smelling, and hearing. Those are the five senses. See what I'm saying? Powers is a generated force that's harnessed to be able to bend things at will and causes influence and change. That's what the truth is about. The truth is a generated force that deals with the facts that causes change and influence in the atmosphere. So altogether, when you're dealing with the truth, you're dealing with the reality of things. You're dealing with the open and honest things and how you see them. Feel what I'm saying? So altogether, you know what I'm saying? Like in the power degree in the 1 to 40, it says, how much is land, how much is water? Land is 57,255,000 square miles. Water is 139,685,000 square miles. You feel what I'm saying? Land is talking about 57,255,000 square miles. It's saying that the power of God's wisdom brings forth the truth of the reality to the blind, deaf, and the dumb. You see what I'm saying? Because all in all, that's what's going to help them see, speak, and hear clearly about the reality in which they're dealing with. So when you're looking at the science of power, you're looking at it how it's a generating force and it governs things, and it's an authoritative, it's an authoritative substance that causes things to change at will. You have the power within yourself to change things. You have the power to influence people. You have the power to be able to generate that light to people that they don't see or they can't see because they're blind, deaf, and dumb to themselves. So you feel what I'm saying? So also the degree is talking about how much is water. Water is 139,685,000 square miles. Now when you look at that, water is symbolic of wisdom. You feel what I'm saying? Wisdom is wise words being spoken. Wisdom take on no form. It assumes no form. It can permeate any cipher if allowed. You have to be like that water. You have to be able to navigate your words in a way where it's permeating the cipher. And that's the truth. You feel what I'm saying? So when you're looking at that degree, it says 139,685,000 square miles. The way I see it is that the knowledge and understanding degree in the 1 to 40 says they continue daily to teach the 85% that all you see such as rain, hail, snow, earthquakes from a mystery God that no one will be able to see until they die. And this is believed by the 85%. Then you go into the born degree where it's talking about how the 85% believe the 10% and they take them on face value. But they don't want to learn from the 5% that causes all the situations and circumstances that happen. They just rather believe and not have the facts. And the facts is what? The truth. And then you got the 6. When you go to the equality degree in the 1 to 14, it says, why the devil teach and keep our people illiterate? So he may use them as a tool and a slave. He keeps them blind to himself so that he can master them. Illiterate means ignorant. Now when you look at the equality degree in the 1 to 36, it says he loves the devil because the devil gives him nothing. Who loves the devil? We'll look at that 8 and that 5. Who's the 85%? They're the uncivilized people, poisonous animal eaters, slaves of mental death and power. Those who not know the true and living God, their origin in this world, worship what they know not. Those who are easily led in the wrong direction but hardly in the right direction. Why are they easily led in the wrong direction? Because they take everything on face value and don't deal with the reality of situations and circumstances, being honest with themselves. This is why them 3 ciphers, that's why they're blind, deaf, and dumb. Because they're not conforming to the reality of what? Facts. That's why they're having a hard time taking Jerusalem back. And I'm talking about themselves. You feel what I'm saying? Jerusalem is a body of land. Why did we take Jerusalem from the devil and how long ago? When you're talking about Jerusalem, you're talking about yourself. You're taking yourself back because you got the power to deal with the truth that has a generated force of power that generates itself in order for it to cause influence to change. When you look at things, you're like, yo, I got that power. That's power of within yourself. You could wake up that sleeping giant. And when you wake up that sleeping giant, that means that you're resurrecting yourself from a state of mental death in order for you to come into the knowledge of self and truth. To knowledge your culture, to know who you are through your history and studying the civilizations of who your kings and queens was and who, you know what I'm saying, man and woman was once at one time. We was royal. But the truth of the matter is a lot of people with a lot of 85 that you come amongst, they don't even know their own history. That's why they come to 85, because they're uncivilized people, putting in slaves of mental death. Power of the truth, and the truth is the reality, man. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why when you look, you know what I'm saying, breaking down the degree even further, it's like, you know, the power degree in the 1 to 14, that 57,255,000 square miles is all being born to what? Equality. Equality is our duty and responsibility to ourselves as well as other people. Because I want for myself what I want for my brother. Love, peace, and happiness. And the truth. That 139,685,000 square miles is all being born of what? Power. When you look at your degrees today, in supreme mathematics is power. And the supreme alphabet is equality. Who showed equality? The Father. The Father showed the equality to the firstborn he taught the truth to about who the black man is, which is God. However, a lot of people don't want that because they think that you're talking crazy, you're talking out your neck. But when they really go do the knowledge to the culture or to their history, they'll see and understand the truth. And they will acknowledge it because there's two things that people could do with the truth. They can either accept it or reject it. And the truth will never force itself on somebody. It'll cause somebody to submit to it. So altogether, when you're dealing with the truth, you're dealing with the science of sharing your ideas about the reality of who we are and what we're about. You know what I'm saying? When I came to the knowledge of myself, man, I had to take some time, man. Because the understanding had to come. You feel what I'm saying? I was the one that was always believing things on face value. Oh, yeah, this is what it is. That's what it is. And the reality is that wasn't what it is. Because understanding is to see things for what they are, not what they appear to be. You know what I'm saying? Understanding help you see clear through the illusions of the magician that's trying to divert your attention to something and then is really doing something else. That's what the devil does. He diverts your attention from one thing, from the reality, and makes you see the illusion. So altogether, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, those degrees, 57,255,000 square miles are all being born in equality. 139,685,000 square miles are all being born in power. The equality of power. Or the power of equality. The truth of the reality is that I choose to share this with my brother because I want for myself what I want for my brother. And when you add the two numbers, 5 and 6, or 6 and 5, you get 11. Take it to that knowledge degree. Have you not heard that your word is born regardless of whom or what? Yes, my word is born, and born means life, and I will give my life before my word shall fail. That's all being born of wisdom. Wisdom is the manifestation of that which you know. And if you know the truth, you teach the truth, and you show the truth, you speak the truth. Because wise was spoken by a wise man. So altogether, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, that's how I see today's supreme mathematics. You know what I'm saying? It's power. You know what I'm saying? Y'all brothers have a blessed, and sisters have a blessed day. Oh, also, I wanted to add on real quick was, is that when you look at the power degree in 136, it says my uncle does not know he's my uncle. Why does he know he's my uncle? Because the devil diverted his attention to make us think that we are different from each other. That's what that God degree says. Try to divide us and make us think that we are all different. So, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to add on with that, though. But furthermore, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, y'all have a blessed day. Go Giants. Go Giants. That's what I'm looking for. Go Giants. Now, I'll see you in the future. Peace.